Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Tech Team. Today we're going to be doing something I never thought was possible. We're going to be installing Windows 2000 on a laptop from 2006. Might be wondering, well, that's impossible. I did too, for a long time. But then when I got this laptop, I went on Dell's website, downloading drivers, and I went to switch the OS. I saw that Windows 2000 was one of them. So I'm going to be installing Windows 2000 on this thing, but not in its current state, because right now I have a dual boot of Windows XP and Windows Vista on here. And you also might be wondering, why Vista, why not 7? Well, one, I already have 2 computers. Used to be 3, but I killed the Optiplex 755. But yeah, I already have 2 of them, so I didn't need a third Windows 7 machine. And I didn't have a Vista machine, so might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Anyway, right now I have a 100 gig drive in there, and I'm going to be putting in this 80 gig drive, which I pulled from the second D820, which I have behind me. Yeah, I got 2 of these at a garage sale, $3 each. Curiously enough, funny story, both of these came to me with broken video, but I decided to be stupid at some point and ran this one without a heatsink, and I rebooted it a couple times, and now it works great. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the new hard drive in, so see you then. Now, to get the hard drive out of one of these things, it's not as difficult as It's not as difficult as Austin Evans makes it seem. If you saw the PC versus Mac 10 years later video, it's not really all that hard. You just gotta remove 2 screws and then just pull the hard drive out. Just like, it is kind of difficult if you just don't know what to do. So it's easy to do. Also, you might be wondering, also as well, I keep saying this, that there's no way to install Windows 2000. These are SATA hard drives. Yeah, that's true, but I think they're just permanently running in IDE mode because there's no setting in the BIOS I can change to change the SATA operation mode. So I'm assuming it's just already in IDE mode. So just gonna screw this back in and then just see how this happens. You know, people usually skip this part, but I'm gonna show it to you guys because I can. Alright, it's tightened. Put the battery back, even though it's junk. Flip it over and get in, and I'll see you at the installer page. Alright, now that I got the light on the situation, go ahead and boot from DVD drive. And this is a neat little program I found on a video from MJD, or I think it's just, I don't know what his account name is now, but it's called Windows DVD All-in-One. I didn't want to do Windows Server. Okay, hold on, I gotta reboot. Sorry about that. I guess I just pressed the wrong key at first. I gotta give it more time, because I'm stupid. Come on, boot already. I'm gonna do just plain workstation. and I'll get to some other part in the install, because this part always takes forever. This part, it always takes forever, no matter what you try. Okay, well, I said I was gonna pick up somewhere in the middle of the installation, but stuff happens, and yeah, finished installing. I had no doubt it would install correctly, and now I just need to get drivers, so I'll go ahead and get those copied over. Okay, so I got the driver folder copied over, and so I'll just see you back whenever I get the video driver done. That doesn't work. I'll just not do that then. I'll not be cheesy. Well, this confuses me. Video driver's installed, but can't change the resolution to normal. I'll figure that out at some point. It seems as if all it needed was just another restart. And yes, I did already get the sound drivers installed. And the next one on the list is... oh. Okay. And the next one on the list is the network driver, which doesn't actually have the proper one for Dell Wireless 1395. It's the one for the 1390, but hopefully they're close enough to where it'll work. I actually do have a Dell Wireless 1390 card in the spare D820 I have. There it goes. Yeah, I have a Dell Wireless 1390 in this one right here. So if it doesn't work, then I can just swap the wireless cards. So I'll see if I can get it to work. Well, that didn't work. I'll go ahead and put it in there. I'll cut that out because it's kind of boring. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and get it done. Well, that worked. I didn't even have to run the setup again. I just popped it in and it won't focus. Yeah, and it worked. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can get connected to the internet, which is pretty hard for me. Well, would you look at that? It worked. So I'll just mess around with this. I'll probably report back tomorrow. So right now, see ya. Alright, so day 2 of this project. Well, I would say day 2, but it's actually like a week or so later. Sorry for the shaky cam. Well, yeah, I got all the drivers installed. Sound drivers do work, I just have it muted right now. Got wireless working. As you can see, I have just it plugged in because this thing's battery is off-brand, and it's so cheap that I can't really keep it on for more than like 2 minutes max, because it just gets overwhelmed and shuts off. So yeah, this is one of my videos right here, self-advertising. So yeah, YouTube runs just fine on Windows 2000, well, for now. One thing I can say, if you're going to try this yourself, Windows 2000 doesn't support any of the latest browsers. So what you're going to have to do is either install Firefox 10 ESR, or what I'd recommend, Firefox 12. You're not going to be able to run most up-to-date browser, correct me if I'm wrong, but you won't be able to. And the max flash I've been able to get working is 11.4. You possibly could get higher, but I didn't try much higher. I tried, what was it? Tried latest version, which is Firefox, which is Flash Player 25. And it installed correctly and everything, but what ended up happening was it just wasn't working at all. So I had to reinstall 11.4. Someone can tell me if they got newer versions working, whether they did it themselves or someone else did it. I can go ahead and show you that Flash Player is working by going to the NCS live stream. Yeah, it's definitely out of date. But, advertisement for Wix. Hold on. Yeah, you can see that this is NCS, so I won't get knocked for doing this, but yeah, sound drivers work, so it's always a good thing. The reason why I wanted 11.4 is to play this little game I play occasionally called Town of Salem. Yes, advertising. But yeah, it works just fine. Once it loads. Yep, works just fine. This screen wouldn't appear. I'm not going to put in my username and password, but the screen wouldn't appear if Flash Player wasn't working. It would basically just redirect you to a page saying, like, oh, you don't have Flash Player. Install it here. But, yeah, works just fine. I've played a game once, but I usually don't play unless it's with my friends. Oh, there's the sound. It took it a while. But, yeah, it works. So my next video will probably be examining how dust affects performance and acoustics when your graphics card gets clogged with dust. So I'm going to get off this site before I get knocked for copyright claims. So yeah, my next video will be finally about my my GTX 1060 that a lot of you guys have been, or some of you guys have been asking about, and so yeah, this doesn't want to leave for some reason. Yeah, it's mad at me. Yes, leave the page. I'm being really slow. So yeah, works just fine. Windows 2000. What I'd recommend doing is that there's this program called, I think it's, can't remember the name, I'll put it in the description, but it basically adds a couple of features to Windows 2000 that it didn't already have. It's what allowed me to install a version of Flash that's above what Windows 2000 officially supports. So yeah, that's Windows 2000 running on a 2006 laptop. So this has been Tech Teen. See you guys later. Okay, so it's always after when you finish recording a video, things just go bad. It's either that or things go bad during recording the video. But you know how I said earlier in the video that running it without a heatsink fixed it? Yeah, as you can see there, yeah, it wasn't a permanent fix. This is what it looked like before, and so yeah, this is the actual end of the video, so see you guys. Okay, so this thing officially hates me. It's now just back to normal. Yeah. This thing's just mad with me. Yeah, it fixed itself again. I didn't even have to take the heatsink off this time. So, hopefully this is the actual end of the video. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.